Welcome everyone back to our next video. With me is Brendan Liefer. He is a senior here at Annapolis. Brendan, tell us, when did you start at Annapolis?
Well, I came to Annapolis in pre-K, which I think was the best idea that my parents actually made because it helped me grow into a Christian family and I can make fellowship with other Christian people around me.
So you were here from preschool and now going to graduate. So you've been here a long time.
I've been here a while.
Yeah. So tell me about a good memory, or what's something when you think back to that's going to be a good memory that you've had here.
I think the best memories I have are when we traveled to Camp Eagle, that big field trip that a lot of our school goes to. I think it's out of school, so it's a different way you can fellowship with your friends and your other classmates, but it's also within those Christian grounds to where you can be who you want to be, and so can others, but they can also respect each other, and it's just a great way to get to know more about each other.
Yeah, you put everyone in camp, you get to live with each other, you get to see the good and the bad, and it's a way to just build community. Yeah, and smell each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great. And share a restroom. I think.
So you've had a pretty successful athletic career here so far. So let's talk about athletics here at Annapolis. How has your time in athletics here at Annapolis, how has that molded and shaped you?
I've loved it because I can be a leader both on and off the court. But when it comes to basketball, you can create a different type of fellowship with your boys on and off the field or on and off the court. You get to talk to them in a certain way that benefits the team, but also can benefit you individually, and that can help grow the team and others drastically. So I think sports has been a huge deal in my life that's grown me as a Christian man.
Yeah. So you actually want to go and play college basketball. A lot of people would say, if you're going to do that, don't go to a small school. Got to go to the big 4 or 5A public schools. How has staying here benefited you, even though you're thinking about playing to the next level? Why would you stay here and play, thinking about that?
Yeah, that is one of the questions that I dislike the most, or that drives me crazy, because it doesn't matter what school you go to, or if you have a gym or if you don't have a gym. It's about the work and your work ethic that you put into the sport. If you truly want to go play college ball or get anywhere, it has to be able to be a priority in your life. And I've had to learn that, and basketball is one of the things that I love, and the effort that I put into it has gotten me to a place where I can play college basketball. And coming to a small school, I hear the excuse a lot, oh, I'm going to transfer here, I'm going to go play over here because I'll get more eyes on me. And I don't think that's the case. We have social media now that can be a bad thing, but it can also be a good thing for you. You can send your videos out to colleges. You can send your grades. That's what they really look at.
Yeah.
Plus, you can play. It benefits you in many ways. But I don't think going to a public school or a bigger school has a lot to do with if you want to go play a college sport. So going to a small school, I get a good education, a good Christian education, and I get to play basketball. It's one of the things that I love.
Yeah.
So I think going to a smaller school has no problem finding a college sport to go play to.
And you've had a lot of opportunities, particularly early on, to play, get a lot of playing time that you may not have had at a different school. And as you mentioned before, you've had to take on more leadership and things like that. So you feel pretty well prepared for whatever the next step is for you.
Yeah. So I started on the basketball team in freshman year, but I had 2 other seniors that were like my guidance. So I'd learn from them, and then coming in sophomore year when they weren't there anymore, I had to do what they did. And now I'm trying to lead a few younger classmen to do the same thing when I'm gone.
Right.
So small school definitely helped me in becoming a leader, becoming who I am today.
That's great. Yeah. But it's not just sports. You have really good grades. You've worked hard. You've learned how to balance that. But you're also a bit of a Renaissance man because you're an artist too. Yeah. So how has art helped you grow and mature? How has that been as far as, because it's not just all about sports for you?
Yeah. So up till 8th grade, I was only focused on sports, and like that's what I love to do. But I went and joined the art elective in ninth grade, and that opened my eyes into a whole nother part of the world, and it opened my eyes to another hobby that I could enjoy and get better at. So our art teacher, Miss Johnson, at the time, she benefited me a lot and got to me where I needed to be today, and it's just been amazing. There's a whole nother side of me. It's not just athletics.
Right.
I can draw and paint too. So it's
Yeah,
really cool.
you're very, out there on the court. People see you as the athlete, but you're way more than that. That's great.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to your senior year? You have your sights set on state, right? Make another run at state. Yes. Anything else?
The graduation party. I'm pretty excited for that. But I just like leading the younger students, because you can see potential in a kid way before it actually can be seen. So I feel like I see a few people that can lead the school when I'm gone, and I'm going to try to get them to where they need to be to do so.
That's great. Yeah, I know you're committed to the school and leaving a legacy, and so appreciate getting to know you a little bit better. And go Warriors, right?
Yes, go Warriors.
All right. Thanks, Brendan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.